of Billy?
So we talked to Billy a little bit while you were gone, and I said to Billy that I was a little bit envious that other people had had an opportunity to actually spend time with him and communicate with him, and that although I had met him in the past, I hadn't had an opportunity to sit with him and be with him and see if there's anything that we could say to each other or communicate with each other or open up something and see what would happen. From the minute I looked at him, it felt like a lot of the stuff that you've already said is the truth. You know, factual. All the stuff that you've said is factual, but there's something about changing shapes or moving between dimensions or something with Billy.
I absolutely agree with you.
Either shape shifting or moving between dimensions or something with Billy that Billy's might not have started out there, but he's figured it out. The experience has absolutely been very good for him to be with you all. He's old. I mean, the spirit that's attached to this is like, the word I want to use is almost like primeval. It's like that old energy that I've been around for a long time. Okay. Billy is like effing with, like, not directly with my third eye, but like right here. I'm like
tapping.
And I don't get that. Something that I've never really felt. But he just said to me, I want to know how you do what you do. Like maybe everybody, I often say everybody does it a little differently. But like I think he's curious about how I do what I do, the way I do it, my methods. That it's like, I think, and I don't want this to sound egotistical, but it's like almost it's like, he's as curious of me as I am of him.
Yeah, I think you're 100% right. I completely agree with you there.
He feels like I'm as curious about how you do what you do and who you are as you are about me. I feel it's like, all sorts of weird symbols. Okay. So he downloaded something in my head with all these symbols. I mean, there's thousands of them. And I don't even know what they mean. But he said, they're in your head. And we'll figure it out. This is fucking weird. That's never been on my, feel that knot.
Oh, yeah.
That's never been above my nose.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
I feel like he feels. Do you want to know? This is going to sound really weird. I feel like he feels like he's met someone who's, again, not an ego thing, a little closer to him. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like he's.
Maybe he thinks you're a shaman too.
Maybe he thinks you're a shaman. Exactly. I feel like he's watched you when, like, this is so creepy. But I feel like what I'm feeling is.
He sat right. He sat near me a lot.
Multiple times. He's watched your gallery readings before when the museum's set up. So I feel like he's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like he feels like, oh, it's this guy. Like, yeah.
Oh fuck! I'm like weirded out by this. It's like, and I just hit on it. Like your DNA's got this code thing that goes with it. This is your soul code. Billy knows soul code. It's like Billy can tell you how to code your soul. Billy can code your soul. And I don't know what that means, but those symbols are like connected to like soul code, like that part of eternity that's in you. it's like tied into Akashic records, your eternal history, all that. Billy knows how to code and decode. And it's back and forth. It's lines, lines, lines. He says there's so much more. Wow. I'll save that for next time. Remember the dreams you had? And I'm going to ask you this, and I don't know this. Let's go back to where you decided you were going to go find her. Remember the dreams? Mm-hmm. He was coding you, bitch. He coded you to go to her. Because I'm going to tell you something that probably should really get you emotional. You too.
I'm already getting emotional. Stop.
And then he coded you.
That's even weirder.
Because you know what it took? And you know I love you both. You had to save him from himself. Because Billy needed you both. Billy's like, nope, need this, need this. Like, he can see beyond, I think, or there's something about, the energy of saying, this is how this is supposed to play out. And it's getting a little too far off. The free will and the ego and all this stuff is kind of getting in the way for what the soul's journey is supposed to be. So let me just go back and do something or somehow help with, get somebody to do something with the coding or something and get this right back on target again for how it's supposed to work. Is it this one? Oh, yeah.
That one, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
You knew it? Billy. You didn't like that burlap sack anymore, huh? How's this?
I've grown it.
I'm just like, all right, are you okay with this? Okay.
And then at night, do you completely cover him?
We've been leaving him out of the burlap anyway. He made shoes to
You
have.
wanted it like a shawl.
That's exactly how he asked me for it.
It's my gift to you, Billy. If you've been giving people stuff, you deserve to have good stuff. That's funny as shit.